So far, what we discuss is we know about a hardware, right? So we know what is CPU, RAM, and processor. Sorry, of course, CPU means processor itself. Okay. So what is our CPU and RAM, BIOS, motherboard, SMPS, hard disk, network and IC cards, right? These are all hardware devices. We know it. To work with these hardware devices, like to do any task, what we need is an interface. What we need is an interface, either graphical user interface or command line interface. Next. So what we are doing, we are not doing anything directly, like we need some applications. Maybe it can be a basic calculator, or maybe it is a web browser to access a website. Okay. Different things. We use Outlook for a mail communication purpose. Okay, so we have a documentation documenter. So Excel sheets, different applications for different purposes. So we need we have a applications. So first one is your hardware layer, and next is your application part. But to run this application and to get this an interface to interact with your computer. Okay, so what we need is an operating system. That it is, we are discussed already in the part of operating system. Okay, so we need an operating system. And this operating system, already we told that it's two parts of operating system. Operating system, kernel part. So operating system kernel part of operating system interacts with your hardware devices. Right, what are the hardware devices you are having to communicate whatever your application related information, data, everything will communicate. It has to be processed with your hardware part only. So that's it is. So your kernel understand how to communicate with your hardware, managing process management, memory management, storage management, okay, and other devices management. Okay, so you are listening because of there is a audio chip inside your PC that what are the audio related kind of stuff, whether you are playing a song or maybe while you are speaking, your microphone will take your voice and convert into the audio format, means your audio signal will convert into electrical signal, and your listening means your electrical signal convert into the sound waves, right? So that is somewhat, it is processor is there, that is called a audio chip inside of your system itself. Okay, so that is in a hardware component. NIC, network interface card, hardware part. So this kernel, which is the main aim of the kernel, is to interact with your hardware components, hardware devices, understand and managing hardware devices. So when based on what application you are running, so what kind of hardware component is responsible to give process that information. That will be entirely managed by kernel part of operating system. Okay, so kernel part. Next is shell part of operating system. What is the shell part of operating system? Already we discussed, just I want to go through this kernel again. That's why I'm telling. Shell is, of course, shell provide a user interface, run your applications and commands. Okay. It run your applications, provide an environment to run your applications, and what are the command you're given, it will understand shell. Okay. This is what we have discussed already. Okay. As I said just before, guys, so I said there is a audio chip or maybe NIC card. Maybe you are connected a printer from outside. So your operating system should know how to communicate with that hardware devices, right? So who is doing that one? Kernel part of operating system should understand the hardware device. So then it able to know how to communicate with that one, right? So what is this kernel again? It's a simple software only. Operating system is it's nothing but a software. It is a program or a software, you can say. Okay. So that hardware related data or information should be there with your kernel. Then only we can understand, right? So, for example, I know Telugu language, so because I came from that area, so that is I know only Telugu language stuff. Okay, so I'm speaking in English because of class must be taken in English language, but basically I'm Telugu person. But if I want to talk to someone who does not know both languages, means maybe he understand Hindi, then I will have to speak in Hindi then. Okay. Suddenly there is some Punjabi guys came, or maybe some Marathi person, pure Marathi person is came, Orissa person is came. I don't know Orissa, right? If I know, then only I can able to speak it, right? The same way the kernel must know about hardware component. Then only it can able to communicate. Then only it can able to communicate. Understand, guys, that part?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes, whatever the operating system you are installed, whether it is Windows 10 or Windows 11 or Linux or anything, whenever you install an operating system, then certain devices, basic components, it understand how to communicate CPU, RAM, and all. Certain devices information may not available inside your operating system, which you are installing. May not available inside of your operating system. So you must install something called a drivers. Okay, drivers. What is this drivers? Drivers also a piece of software. It is also a program or a software which is related to the specific hardware. For example, as I said, audio chip is there, or you install a new graphic card, or maybe there is a new NIC is there. Okay, so or a printer you are connected. So that device related drivers are available. Okay, that driver means that software which is having information that is how to communicate with this specific device. What is specific? Audio chip drivers. That specific company, audio chip means that specific audio chip company, model, and in that one some specification, what type of it is. Okay. So based on that only, there is a audio chips are there. So means the drivers are there. For example, I installed a graphic card. So NVIDIA GeForce GT 760 something. I purchased it. I connected it to my hardware and I started my PC. My operating system don't understand what is this. This is a something graphic card, but it don't understand how to communicate with this specific device. So what I have to do? I have to go to NVIDIA website. Okay, download that model related, the company and the model related drivers. Okay, that software I have to download and install into my machine. So the my operating system kernel are now using this software, using this program code, it will understand how to communicate with this specific device. Okay, so this is what it is called a device drivers. Okay, a driver, a device driver is a computer program that operates or controls particular type of device that is attached to your computer. Particular type of device are so every device specific drivers are available. In generally, in your operating system, the certain generic drivers are available. That's why after installation of OS, sometimes you no need to install any drivers for your network adapter or a audio or a what we can say video related kind of stuff. Sometimes not required, but sometimes it is required. When it is required, in case of your operating system does not have that related devices drivers in built in, so you must install that related drivers. That's when you purchase a laptop also. So in some extra folder, they create a folder, they put all drivers folders in that one. If you check it on your laptop, you when you purchase it, so there's separate folder for your system drivers. So copy or put it in some DVD for safekeeping like that. Generally, you won't get any problem in case you lost that one also. Okay, generally you don't get it, but sometimes you will get it. Okay, so sometimes because we are not more known about all the device related information, right? That's a better to keep a copy of your device drivers separately. Okay. Anyway, so or you can convert into zip format, put it in a Google Drive also, no problem. Okay. Next. Again, device driver in a computer refer a special kind of software or a specific type of software application that controls specific hardware device enable different hardware communicate or do something. So as same thing it is. I have a hardware like a CPU is there hardware means by operating system by that operating system internal that kernel which is having a generic information about how to communicate with CPU, RAM, hard disk like that. For certain devices it may not have it. In that cases, you must install the drivers. So the drivers works at a kernel level of operating system. Okay. To communicate with the devices, the OS need a driver based on that device. You connect a printer, our OS does not know how to communicate with the printer. You purchase a new printer and you attach your printer to your laptop. But you want to take a printout, but you can't able to take a printout because your system don't know what is that device. You don't know how to communicate with the printer. So what you have to do? You have to install the printer related driver. So then voice knows how to communicate it. Then you can start taking the printout. Same way as I said, like, so install a graphic card. You install an NIC card. Okay. So you install a new some extra device inside your system. Okay. So that operating system should know how to communicate it. If not, then you have to install the drivers. Guys, understand what is meant by drivers and this, what is this? Any confusion or any doubts, questions?
No, sir.
Uh, Okay. Next, how to manage these devices? Okay. Device management, how to go through this device management kind of stuff, how to check these devices and their information, why we should know the device management. Also, we'll see. One is you can go to the run command devmgmt.msc. Devmgmt.msc. Okay, this open directly device management window. Another one is in the search bar directly you can type a device manager. Okay, or you can go to the control panel. In the control panel, so go to from category to large icons, or you can go to sound like this. This one is also okay. But I'm going to large icons. It's simple to open from here. It is device manager. So this is the device manager. Okay. So you can open device manager in a different ways. One is devmgmt.msc or go to control panel and device manager. Simply search type device manager. And another way is also there, but this is direct device manager part. If you look at, so there is lot of devices, right? Because your CPU is also one of the device, right? Component it is, right? RAM, your USB ports related. Okay. So if you see my printers, what printers so far I installed that those drivers here. Okay. Those printers I connected and installed those drivers, you can see. NIC card. Out of all, only these two are physically NICs, remaining are virtual one. Okay, these two are a physical NICs. Okay, like this, you can see a lot of other devices. See my hard disk, my SSD, it is okay. A PC, some lap kind of stuff, camera, Bluetooth. Okay, batteries like this. Okay, these are the different devices in our system. Sensor, like for example, you have put a thumbprint, then it is thumb sensor center. Okay. Software devices, USB controller managers, universal serial bus controller kind of stuff. See, this is a system devices, built-in one, which is not, we can't control that one. It is on your motherboard itself. Processors. Okay, it's 8 core processor, 4 into 8, no? So it's 8 thread processor. It is, that's it is showing 8 processors like that. Okay. So guys, this is about your device manager. So what we can able to, why we should open this device manager? Few things we'll see. You want to do certain, for example, you want to control something. For example, this is a Canon MF 4800 device, printer drivers are installed in this PC. So when I connect that printer, so my system checks there is certain thing is connected. There something is connected. New device is connected. Some device is connected. So what is that device? It's a printer. What model it is? Canon. What model it is? It's 4800 model. Is it Canon MF 4800 model? Drivers are available in this PC? Yes, it is available. Here it is available. Then load the drivers and start communicating with this printer. So this is what happens in your system. It is already have a drivers. So then when I connected this printer, the printer understand there is a new device is connected. New device is connected. So that process we call it as a plug and play. A process we call it as plug and play. We can say service also. Plug and play service or plug and say processor. What is plug and play? When you connect a new device, your system will try to understand what device it is. Okay. What type of device, what device it is, what model it is. Okay. That information. Try to understand what it is. And search inside our system, is this related device related drivers are there or not inside our system. If it is there, then it will load the drivers into the RAM. So then our system knows how to communicate with your printer. This is how it is the process called a plug and play. If you see this printer, see you can update these printer drivers. Okay. We'll see that options again, but we'll see it's a device is working properly or not. Some settings you want to do it. Details you want to find it about this details, location, status, capabilities, some other information, driver's version. Okay. Events like that. Some information you want to see, then you can go to the properties. But each system will provide a different kind of each device having different kind of property window is there. Okay, each device for based on the device only. See, this is also one printer. It's a generic IBM graphic 9-pin printer. Okay, so that printer related information. So you want to get that. So you can go to the device, rightly go to the properties. Second, by going to the properties in general tab, you will understand the printer drivers are installed properly, device working properly or not. We will understand it. And some more things also you can able to do it. Right now it is not showing that. Right. This is devices. See, I have a printers installed inside. Okay. Yeah. So it is, as I said, plug and play service. So okay. So device manager what we can able to do management related. Okay, this is a device manager, but what we will do with this device manager, so where we'll use it, this kind of stuff. First of all, as I said, plug and play, when you attach a new device, your system will get that information because there is a process called plug and play. Okay, and another one is called IRQ, interrupt request queuing. What is this interrupt request queuing? Any something like your system is doing a certain process, continuous process is running in your system. One by one process will come, one by one instructions that I will execute. Something, a new thing is attached, a new thing, new change, new input is came. So it will interrupt that current process and do that process. That's called interrupt request queuing. So you attach the printer, immediately system stop what are the process it is doing, immediately it will handle that new request. Okay. So that is depends upon your IRQ number and its priorities. Of course, we'll come back normal. Okay. So whenever you attach a device, so system will sense it, right? Sometimes not. Point is, sometimes whenever you attach a new device, you're connected, like you connect the pen drive itself. You connected a pen drive. First time you are connected a new pen drive. So what it will show till installing related drivers. Automatically it will install the drivers and find it that related, and then we can open it, right? For first time. At least it will sense a new device, USB is attached. Do you want to open it the Explorer or like that kind of stuff, right? So what it is, your attached device. That's the point of time. It has to be take immediately understand some devices connect. If not, what you will do, open the device manager, click on this computer name, right click, scan for hardware changes. Scan for hardware changes. It refreshes your plug and play services again and again. Or you can restart direct plug and play services manually. You can restart that services. Okay. Or scan for hardware changes. What it is, what we are pushing it is to our device manager. So there is a new device is attached. It is not at sensed by your system. So you are keep on telling there's a new devices attached. So go and check it, check it, check it. You are not, you didn't get updated immediately. So you have to do it. So that is one of the things, scan for hardware change. If you know it's not a generalized device, it's a specific type of device, like a network adapter, it can be a printer or it can be some other devices. So it can be network adapter, for example, scan for hardware changes. See, it's devices, new devices, network adapter, then it is scan for hardware changes. Like that, basic, like that you can also do it. Okay. Next, you can update the drivers. So you go to the properties of a device. See, this device is showing working properly. You go to the drivers tab. See, it is the device driver. The driver date is 2021 and the version is 1.0.14. Okay. So it is a little older version because now it is 2025 and it is almost like a 4 years back drivers. Now I want to update it. So the latest drivers will give better performance than the older one in generally. Sometimes it will give problem, but in generally you want to update it. So click on the update drivers and you have to give the path of where is actually current updated drivers are available. You have to give them path. Or you can pick up from the list of available on your computer. You can pick up from here and then click on next and it will get updated. And nothing, just uh, we'll see. Nothing change, only it is simple refreshment only. Nothing, okay, because really not updated. But these updates, either you download the latest version yourself or it can be updated while your operating system got updated. Okay, or sometimes from that company. This is Realtek company NIC. Realtek company NIC. If this Realtek company release a new drivers for this specific adapter, new drivers are available in the specific adapter, then automatically will get updated sometimes. Sometimes you can download and update it. Sometimes with the Microsoft updates, it get updated. Okay. So that is called a updating of drivers. Either manually you choose it, or when you're choosing manually also you can tell. So when update is available, update that time only. Okay. So you can push it from here. You guys understand update drivers? Where is that option?
Yes, sir.
Next one is rollback. Rollback means sometimes updating drivers will give you a problem. Sometimes updating of drivers will give you a problem. Okay. Okay. Rollback. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. After you update, for example, you download a newer version. I got some 2024 version of drivers are there. So 2.0.0.14 is instead of 1.0.0.14, I got a some 2.1.2. Some new version is there. Okay. So new version of drivers, I found it. So then I downloaded it and I installed the new drivers. So while I updated my drivers to the newer version. But newer version of drivers are not working. My older is working fine. But what I've done, I think if it is updated drivers will give you better performance than a older version. The older version, what are the small issues also there, that will be, it will overcome here with a newer version. But instead of getting a better performance or overcoming older issues, after updating, I got a new problems. I got a new problems after updating. Nowadays mostly it is good to like updating of your mobile phone OS, right? Olden days, like when we are using Android 4, 5, 6, that time. So whenever it is, there's new update is released. So 4.1.2, 4.1.2.3, like that, when new update is released, after updating, some functional issues also we got it. Like sometimes Wi-Fi automatically disconnected. Sometimes this entire mobile went to the airplane mode. Suddenly it will go to the airplane mode. Okay. Once you kept in a airplane mode, it won't come out normally. Okay. Or maybe data is not connected. Okay. If you connect a Wi-Fi, then data is not automatically connected like this. So there's certain issues we got it. And next update, so the company knows what is the issues we are getting after updating. So again, there's those kind of issues will be resolved in the next update, next update, next update. Like, okay. So point is here it is. Sometimes update may give you better, sometimes not. After updating, you are facing certain issues. You can roll back to the previous version by simply clicking on the rollback drivers. Okay, simply clicking on the rollback drivers. Okay, so what is the rollback? After updating, your device is performing is better, good as expected. Okay, or any issues are resolved right now, then it is good. In case after updating your device not working properly, not function as expected, okay, you are getting a new issues, then you can roll back to the previous version where the previous version is actually working fine, but newer version is not working. So there you can go back to the older version. That is called a rollback drivers. Understand guys, rollback. Okay. Disable device. What is disable device? So sometimes this device giving us some issue while I'm doing certain work. Because of this device, I am getting some issues. Right now, at least at present only. So temporarily, I can able to disable that device. So the device I am not required to be used right now. Okay. So I can able to disable that device. Okay. Next one is uninstall the device. You install the drivers not working properly. The drivers you are installing is one is not suitable, not working properly. You can uninstall it. You can uninstall it. So you can uninstall it, then restart the PC, uninstall completely and restart your PC. Again, install then another type of drivers. So your drivers are not working, you can uninstall the drivers. First one. Second one, why we need to uninstall? Sometimes, guys, while system is loading, when you power on your system, system boots. Okay, when your system is booted, means the voice is loaded. What is system booting means? Loading of operating system. So in voice is loading. When voice is loading, first kernel will load, then shell is load. First kernel will load. Now, so when it is kernel is loading, that times your the device drivers are also in the kernel part. The certain devices drivers are not load properly. Okay, not loading properly. So you try all the kind of things, but nothing is working. So what you can do, simply uninstall the drivers, but don't uninstall completely. Don't remove from your system completely. Just uninstall the devices temporarily here and restart your PC. Then the drivers will be installed automatically, freshly. First, it will check the device is available. Then it check for the device related drivers, which is available inside your system already, and it will load the drivers freshly. So then your device possible work. So what it is, how to remove the device drivers. So go to the device manager and go to the device, right click, go to the properties, drivers tab, and install the device. Okay, and do not uninstall completely because earlier the device is working, so means there is no problem in the drivers or a device sometimes, but loading issue is there. So then you can uninstall temporarily and restart your PC. The drivers will be loaded again, so then it may work properly. Okay, so these are all things you can able to manage, guys. You can know whether the device is working or not. You can update your drivers. You can disable your drivers. You can uninstall the drivers. You can roll back the drivers in case of update failures. You can check drivers versions and dates also. Other details, other management things like a device functionality related things, you can able to manage it. We will get some other details of the devices, location of the devices, device drivers. This is the location of your device driver. Location, device driver's name. Other device related management things also we can able to do with the device manager. See this, there is a issue to show. Guys, this yellow mark represents, okay, where is my device driver? This black down arrow mark. If you see black down arrow mark means device is disabled. I will try to disable this device. See, disable because it's a physical NIC, wide NIC. This is a wireless one. I should not touch this one. So this is down arrow mark. The down arrow mark represents, okay, device is disabled. Device is there, drivers are there, but it is disabled. But you got a yellow question mark on that device name means drivers are not installed. Okay, drivers issue. Unknown device, other device means the related drivers are not installed properly or not at all installed. That is also there. So compulsory check it. Their properties, understand what is an issue. If drivers are not installed, you have to install that. Okay. How to manage the drivers? Okay. The next one is we're going to discuss about a printer. So before that, so what I am trying to do is take a break. The 10 minutes of break is enough. Okay, come back at 11:35. Okay, then we'll start with the printer and different types of printers, connectivity of printer, demo printer installation, and sharing printer is difficult to show you right now. Okay, but I will tell what is meant by sharing of printer also. Okay, take a break.